Chapter 7, Mishnah 6. This Mishnah discusses the matter of tuma transmission by a dead bird that is a terefa. A terefa is an animal or bird that has one of certain life-threatening defects. It may not be eaten or offered as a korban even if it is slaughtered properly. The Mishnah begins with the case of a terefa bird that is a korban. If a Kohen did malika on a bird offering and it was found to have a life-threatening defect that makes it a terefa and is therefore an invalid offering, Rabbi Meir says it does not transmit tuma via the throat. Although the malika did not make the bird fit to be eaten or burnt on the mizbeach, it prevents the bird from transmitting tuma. But Rabbi Yehuda says it does transmit tuma via the throat. Rabbi Meir uses logic to prove that a terefa bird offering slaughtered through malika does not have the tuma of a nevela. He starts with a law to which everyone agrees, namely that shechita prevents an animal of chulin that is a terefa from transmitting tuma. The proof then follows in two steps. A. Based on that law, Rabbi Meir proves that shechita also prevents a bird of chulin that is a terefa from transmitting tuma. B. From the latter law, he derives that malika prevents a bird offering that is a trefa from transmitting tuma. Rabbi Meir says, if in the case of an animal nevela which has a higher level of tuma, in that it transmits tuma through touching and carrying, shechita prevents a terefa from transmitting tuma. Then in the case of a bird nevela, which has a lower level of tuma, in that it does not transmit tuma through touching and carrying, but only through eating, shechita should certainly prevent the terefa from transmitting tuma. Since shechita can prevent a terefa animal of chulin from transmitting its strong tuma, it can certainly prevent a trefa bird of chulin from transmitting its weak tuma. Having established that the shechita of an ordinary bird that is a trefa prevents it from transmitting tuma, Rabbi Meir shows that the same is true where malika was performed upon a bird offering that is a trefa. Just as we find that the shechita of an ordinary bird makes it permitted for eating, and it also prevents an ordinary bird that is a terefa from transmitting its tuma, so too the malika of a bird offering which makes it permitted for eating should prevent a bird offering that is a trefa from transmitting its tuma. Since malika is similar to shechita insofar as it permits the dead bird to be eaten, then like shechita, it should also prevent a dead trefa bird from transmitting tuma. Rabbi Yehuda, who disagrees with Rabbi Meir, as mentioned above, disputes both of the rulings that Rabbi Meir derived. According to Rabbi Yehuda, neither shechita nor malika prevents a bird trefa from transmitting tuma. The Mishnah now presents a third option on this matter. Rabbi Yossi says it is enough for the carcass of a bird to be like the carcass of an animal. According to Rabbi Yossi, the first step of Rabbi Meir's argument indeed proves that a terefa bird of chulin has the same law as a terefa animal of chulin. That is, just as the shechita prevents a trefa animal of chulin from transmitting tuma, so does shechita prevent a trefa bird of chulin from transmitting tuma. However, this argument cannot be used to extend the law of a trefa bird beyond the law of a trefa animal. Rather, it suffices only to teach that a trefa bird is the same as a trefa animal. Therefore, as is the case with a trefa animal, only its shechita purifies it from the tuma of nevela, but its malika does not. So too, in the case of a trefa bird, only its shechita purifies it from the tuma of nevela, but its malika does not. Thus, if a trefa bird of chulin has shechita, the shechita does indeed prevent it from transmitting tuma, as stated above. But if a trefa bird offering has malika, the malika does not prevent it from transmitting tuma.